Hattis Hierophant. I am your tarot reader, and welcome to Scorpio season, and welcome to your November general reading. I am your tarot reader. I had such a great response, and I thoroughly enjoyed using some extra decks for our reading for October. So I want to use them again for November. And the first one, the first energy that was pulled for you, my dear Pisces, is that of play. This is from my Chakra deck. As you see that beautiful green color and sometimes pink, this is in reference to your heart chakra. So the energy that we want to focus on for the month of November, my dear Pisces, is that of your heart chakra located in the center of your heart. Resonate that beautiful color green that you see on the card and or pink. When we resonate in this energy, it encourages inner peace, love, gratitude, compassion, play, joy. And the one that we're going to focus on mostly for the month of November and for this reading, my dear Pisces, is that of play. And this energy encourages you. And the reason why it's brought into your energy is to encourage you to get back to being playful, get back to enjoying yourself and seeking fun. Because as I've already pulled your cards, I can see we've been working a lot, we've been stressing a lot. So I feel like that spirit is encouraging you to get back to that playful side of you. And I can see some things happening in your sun energy. So how about we get on with your reading so that we can all be on the same page, right, Pisces? The center of your reading, my dear, is that of the Nine of Swords. So first off, I want you to focus on it being a temporary energy. It is a minor arcana, and the card looks a bit more scary than it actually is. But this is letting me know, Pisces, that we are having some tension and some anxiety, and perhaps we're even having some difficulty sleeping, tossing and turning, sleep apnea, etc., etc. But the great thing that I love about this energy is the ability for this energy to get up and move out of this energy. And I see that for you as well. Although I do see it's going to take us some work. So now we're going to go into your moon energy. This is where your emotions are. This is where spirit is also working on your behalf. And I have that of the Ten of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. So what I like about this energy, Pisces, we had the Nine of Swords as your overall energy. And then to go into your moon energy, and we have the Ten of Swords, that's letting me know that spirit is ding-dong deading that energy. That the worry and anxiety, and I'm also feeling like, Pisces, did you tell someone your next move? Did you tell someone your ideas and they took it from you? Like, that's what I'm feeling. I got a very similar energy for Scorpio. I almost feel like that someone took your idea, they didn't even really rearrange it. They added like a period and an explanation point, right? And they're like, yep, my idea was all mine. And I feel like that somehow it really hurt you. To the point to where you're like, you know what, I'm out of here. I can't take it. It made you feel some sort of way. It made you feel like that you weren't important. And it made you feel like you were abandoned. And that's typically what the Five of Pentacles is about. It's about abandonment and sometimes bankruptcy. But since this is in your moon energy, it feels like an emotional bankruptcy. It's almost like it took your breath away because it was so unexpected, right? And with this energy here, with that Two of Swords, with that blindfold on, it's almost like you didn't see it coming, right? That's the energy I feel there. But what I love about it is that it's ending. We have that Ten of Swords. There is no 11 of Swords, right? There's a 10 of Swords. And the thing about a 10, so let's look at the number 10. There's a 1 and there's a 0, right? There's a 1 of a new beginning and a 0 of a new cycle. That's what a 10 is. And you have a 10 here in your moon energy. And we will expand on that. Let's see how this is going to manifest into your sun energy. This is your ego. This is where we see you. And this is also a good opportunity to tell you about your ascending sign. If you look at your ascending sign, this is where you'll also resonate. So perhaps you can look at your ascending sign reading as well and see what that information says in your sun energy. Just a little tip. Now, I have that of the Queen of Swords. We have Libran energy there. I have that of the Nine of Cups, beautiful wish fulfillment energy. And I have this of the Six of Swords. This is really moving in a direction of calmer waters and smoother times. So what I'm feeling right off for you, Pisces, is that I don't know if you're going to go like on a little staycation or a little getaway. I do feel like that is much needed and deserved. And I feel like it's in your, I feel like it's in your immediate future. So I do see a little bit of traveling here, and we'll get there. So whether you're staying, in your same state or your same community, or in, to where you're just not going over, state lines or whatever that means to you, wherever you're from, it feels like it's going to be a time for relaxation. I feel like you just need to get away, and I feel like that's going to help you. In addition to that, this anxiety that you've been feeling, you are going away from that, right? It won't be settling with you. It won't be going into November with you. Let's say this, it won't finish up your November, all right? We're gonna be moving into December, a much calmer, a much more secure type of energy. And what I love about this Queen of Swords, I feel like that you stood up for yourself. So even though this stuff happened, right? And that's what this Queen of Swords is about. She's about truth, seeking truth, up with the she will not put, right? And I feel like this energy, when I typically am in this particular corner, this is a subconscious thought. This is your manifestation, right? And manifestation is sometimes unintentional, because it's an area and an energy that we just keep resonating in. And I feel like that what you're resonating in right now, Pisces, is that of truth, and that of getting to the truth. And I'm not gonna put it with the bull crap anymore, right? So I feel like that as well. And some of you are also gonna be seeking legal advice as well. If you're not going to be seeking legal advice, it's like you're in the process of doing that. So I don't know if you've been Googling it, or exactly what your rights are. You've been researching it, but I feel like we are looking at some legal ways to handle this situation. Now, what's great about all of this, and this is showing up in your immediate present, so I can't wait until we expand on your moon energy, is that of the Nine of Cups. Now, this is a manifestation card. This is one of, you thought it, you started paying attention to the things that have come into your sun energy, and you took advantage of it, and you started moving towards what you wanted to manifest. And now it's coming to life. That's what the Nine of Cups is all about. It's not only about making a wish, it's about being present enough that you know that when you started manifesting it, thinking it, writing it, journaling it, you started paying attention to the signs and to the people that came into your life, and you started moving that towards what you want, your hopes, dreams, goals, and desires, and voila, the Nine of Cups. Now, in your immediate future, I see the Wheel of Fortune, right? So, of course, this is beautiful energy. We have that Nine of Cups, and also with that Wheel of Fortune, this is also one of travel that I'm feeling here as well. So again, that's coming up in your immediate present as far as, having a little getaway. Some of us are actually going to be getting in a plane or getting on a boat. We're going to be going overseas, even during these times to where it's a little sketchy. Some of you are being very cautious, and you're going to make those travel plans, and it's going to be quite rewarding for you in so many different ways, mostly for your mental well-being. The Wheel of Fortune is just not about finances and abundance. Honey, peace is delicious and priceless, right? And some of you are going to be seeking that peace. And then I also have in your immediate present is the Seven of Pentacles. Again, I feel like that we're going to be researching as far as getting some legal advice. We're going to be researching as far as how to get our idea back. Like, no, I'm sorry. I have proof that this was my idea. Just because you added a period and a question mark, it didn't make it yours, right? So I feel like that you're going to be doing that as well. All right, my dear. So I pulled some cards from my Oracle deck, and you know, if this is your first time, now you're gonna know. I love this deck. It is so spiritually delicious and accurate, and just our ancestors show up. Every time I pull this deck, I feel them whoosh come for me, and I feel them whoosh come for you. And the first card that I got in your Oracle deck is that of the Oracle. Look at that. And on the card it says, wait for important information. And what I'm getting immediately from this is that not only is this energy of indecisiveness, this is also energy of not knowing all of the facts. So perhaps before we do this, Pisces, before we start searching out legal, maybe we need to wait for more information. Perhaps when we gave our idea and they put a question mark and a period on it, it wasn't to take it to show to the public. It was to take it back to you and say, hey, maybe you need to fix this. For some of you, that's going to be true. For some of you, it is, there was some deceit. But for some of you, it's just a misunderstanding. Either way, we need to wait for some more information that is going to present itself in the month of November. I tried to go into December. Nope. In the month of November, I'm feeling like it is going to present itself. And it's not going to be so obvious, right? So just keep, keep your spidey senses alert, okay? And then the next energy I have here is that of the Traitor. And on the card, it actually says exchange energy to create abundance. The energy I get from this is about sharing your gifts, Pisces. And you have, so many. And what's so interesting about the gifts that you have, they're so unique, right? And you know this, and people have told you this before. There's something unique and different and a little quirky, even in some cases, about what your gifts are. Whether it's with your creativity or your thought process, the gift in this Traitor energy is you sharing it. And when you share it, like anything that you share, right? Whether it's your love, whether it's your money, whether it's your car, whether it's your ideas with like-minded people, right? The gift comes back from Spirit, and Spirit is encouraging you in order to get rid of this feeling, in order to get rid of this feeling and get clarity, right? And get rid of this feeling, you have to give. Remember how we were here about that heart chakra and we talked about compassion and gratitude? When you push that into the universe, it comes back to you in a beautiful gift, an explosive blessing, okay? So that's the energy that I'm getting for you there, Pisces. I have one more card in the Oracle deck. I'm not being called to pull it right now for us, but what I am being called to do is to expand on your moon energy. So we're going to expand on that 10 of Swords, on that 2 of Swords, and that 5 of Pentacles. So I don't know if Pisces, I'm feeling like some of us are actually in a relationship, and I don't know if you moved out or they moved out. Something was moved, but it was almost like a stunt, right? Like it's almost like someone had to prove a point. Like, you know what, I'm gonna get out of here since you don't respect me, and since you don't like my ideas, and since you don't, right, contribute, or whatever the case, right? I feel like there was something to where it was like, you know what, I'm gonna pack my stuff and get out of here. I'm staying at my mom's. I feel like it was something like that to kind of prove your point. Okay. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah. So we're obviously coming into a new cycle. This is why we have that 9 of Swords and that 10 of Swords. And let me expand on that. So I expanded on that 10 of Swords, and we have that of the King of Pentacles, and then that of the King of Cups. So we have two very mature energies here. For some of you, it's going to be people. Perhaps it's going to be people that you work with who have that type of energy. It's more mature energy. Perhaps it's people that we've worked with for a while or worked for a while. Some of us, it's going to be mother-in-law and daughter. father and son-in-law. Like I feel like there's some sort of connection to where Pisces, you are the third person, and there's a parental figure, and then there's like a boyfriend husband type of figure, to where there's something there that has to end, and it's more of a way of thinking, not an ending in a relationship, but an ending in a way of doing things, an ending in a way of thinking. And I feel like the Pisces, that you're kind of demanding maturity too. So if this is a love relationship, it's like you're demand, like I feel like I hear you saying, like, I need you to grow up. I need you to meet me here, right? I can't be the only adult here thinking about adult things and doing grown-up stuff. I need you to show up. I'm feeling that energy too. And you're doing it in the, I was about to say you're doing it in the most loving way, but that's not what I'm hearing. I'm hearing like, I've done it in the most loving way. Now I have to do it in a matter-of-fact kind of way. Like, I'm serious. This is a deal breaker if you cannot meet me where I am. Now, when I expand on that 5 of Pentacles, right? You have the four of Swords. You are so mentally tired. So I don't know if you've been mentally holding it down, whether it's at work, in a relationship, in a collaboration, whatever it is, you've been mentally holding it down. And you're like, I'm tired. I am tired. And when I have that of the Queen of Pentacles, so I don't know if some of us are even missing our mother-like figure. I almost feel like that, like you want to be in her bosoms, right? You want to feel secure and hugged and loved. You want someone to have compassion towards you. You want someone to check on you. That's how I'm feeling. Like, it's you that's always checking on someone. It's always you making sure everyone is mentally okay and emotionally okay. You're like, who's checking on me? Who's making sure I'm good, right? When I expand on that of the 2 of Swords, we have that of the Moon energy, the Fool, and the World card. So this is at the top of your reading, in your emotional energy, in your Moon energy, in that energy that you share with Spirit. You have 3 major arcanas. So we do have some changes that are going to be circulating from here into the end of the year and the beginning of January is what I'm feeling. And it's gonna feel, and the reason why I'm saying it's circulating, because this Moon energy here, it's almost like things have to kind of be stirred up to have this new start. And what I'm picking up on, right, is this 0 in the Fool card, this roundness of the World card, and this roundness of the Moon. Something has to be stirred up so everything can be brought to the surface, so we can decide what we're going to do. Are we going to keep it like it is? Are we going to form it into something else? Or are we just going to throw it down the sink, right? So I feel like that something's going to be circulating in order for you to start this new cycle. Yeah, because your actual new cycle's not going to start until 2021, but the process is happening right now, okay? Now let's expand on your immediate present. See what's going on there. Oh, oiky. My cord's upside down. Listen, I know the reading kind of started off like, okay, Crystal, listen, girl. All these swords, what's happening? This transformation that you're going through, it doesn't feel like a transformation. It just feels like a equilibrium, like things just kind of getting back to fair, like things getting back to like, you're not the only one doing, you're not the only one saying, you're not the only one planning, right? I feel like it's getting back to like, okay, this is a partnership now. So when I expand on that of the Queen of Swords, I have that of the 9 of Pentacles and the Devil energy. So I don't know if we're dealing with the Capricorn, possibly, especially since it is in what I consider your subconscious and where you're resonating. And there's a word of caution here too, Pisces, of let's not get so caught up in being so independent, right? That energy of, I can do it by myself. I don't need you. I don't need anybody. Of course we need people. Of course we need others for so many reasons. There is no need for you to do it by yourself, Pisces. The thing is, we know you can, but why? So you can be exhausted and stressed out and overwhelmed, right? You see this energy of the devil card. And you know, the devil is always spoken of causing havoc and trouble, right? When in actuality, he just creates a space and we put ourselves there. Because you look at those two, the chains that are around their necks are so loose, it's like, were they self-imposed? Right? So let's not put ourselves in a position to where we get so consumed with being right, with being independent and showing people we can do it, because everybody knows you can. Let's not get so consumed with that. Okay? Now, when I expand on the Six of Wands, Six of Swords, this is some of my favorite energy. And the reason why I love this energy, because it lets me know that I'm going to calmer times, I'm going to calmer waters. And because there is water, it's an emotional relief, right? It's an emotional decision to move on, right? And then I have that of the Three of Cups, and I have that of the Sun of Energy. The Sun of Energy. I love that. It just came out of my mouth like that. The Sun card. So you are moving towards more celebration, collaboration, prosperity, newness, authenticity, right? The Sun card is the most beautiful energy and card in the deck. It's also one of fun. Remember how we talked about play? It represents that of Leo, and Leo energy is all about youthful fun and activities. And I see that happening for you. So whatever this staycation is, or this getaway, this vacation, it's going to do you some good. It's really going to make you feel like a kid again, right? It's going to bring that joy back. And now once we expand on that Nine of Cups, we have that of the High Priestess, the Strength card, more Leo energy, and the Page of Swords. So this energy right away, right, it is getting me back to you. So I don't know if some of us have children, grandchildren, so I don't know if that's going to be part of us getting back to our joyful selves, that playful side. I feel that as well. And with that Hierophant, that High Priestess energy, and this is such a revealing energy, right? So whatever it is that we were not privy to, or we didn't have all the facts and all the truths, I see it in your Sun energy that is going to come to light, that you are going to get those truths. And it's almost going to be like when you hear the truth, going to be like, oh, I knew it. I didn't want to believe it, but I knew it, right? And that's where this energy of the Strength card comes in. Look how beautiful that bright yellow is in the background. And you know, and that bright yellow gold is really a crown chakra energy. And it's one of protection, right? And you know, what's interesting is this energy is not necessarily protection of yourself. It's putting that golden energy around you to protect others, really. You know, from this energy that you radiate, right? I hope that makes sense. And I see we're in the beginning stages of new ideas, perhaps towards our business. I feel like it's more business related. I wanted to say relationships, but I don't see it so much in relationships. I see you're pretty definite as far as what you want that to look like. And I feel like you're pretty definite in you seeking some equilibrium, like this needs to be a partnership. I can't be the only driver, right? I feel like you're very definite in that. So I do feel like for those of you who have your own business, or you're starting a business, or you're thinking about starting a business, you're in the idea process of that. You're in the research process of that. Yeah. And you're really going to get this spark of energy really from really focusing in on that playfulness side of you, or, being around your nieces and nephews and that younger energy. There's something about it that's going to spark that, that go-get-emness from you, right? I don't know. I just saw us playing kickball. When's the last time we played kickball? Do you all know what kickball is? Am I giving you my age? I think so. All right. Expansion time. Yeah. Yep. So in your immediate present, it really just transitioned into like removing this anxiety. And now, this is the third and last card that I pulled from the Oracle deck, and it is that of the broken arrow. On the card, it reads, embrace the energy of your peace. In a broken arrow, if you ever have a dream or if you ever see a broken arrow just out of the blue, that's what it represents. Back in the days of tribe and in the matters of war, when a broken arrow was presented in front of your opponent, it meant peace. It meant I no longer need to fight. We no longer need to fight. Right? We no longer need to have this war. We talked about peace earlier. It's priceless. And that's what you're headed towards, Pisces. When I expanded on that Wheel of Fortune, you have that of the King of Wands and the Two of Wands. So obviously you are going towards you. You're going towards your next step, your journey. And you're doing it in such a passionate way. Again, I feel like that whatever this playfulness is that we start resonating in, it's really going to encourage you and really get that fire energy like lit inside of you, to where you start looking at your future in a different way and taking it on a different path. And I keep hearing, I don't know, I don't know if it's a partner in business or if it's a relationship, but I hear like, if you're going to come with me, these are the rules. If you're going to come with me on this journey, if you're going to come with me to this new house, to this new job, to this new career, to this new business, we need to be on the same page, right? We need to understand what's expected of one another. The Two of Wands, and typically twos are about making a choice, but the Two of Wands is like, you already made a choice. Now it's about like, okay, how do I start making it happen? It's like, this is when you start making your list. This is when you start putting your ducks in a row. That's what the Two of Wands is about. And to have the King of Wands there, who has the maturity and the experience alongside you, you already have what it takes to be successful at this and to start this. So then I expand on the Seven of Pentacles. And this is, and to me, this is really a focused sort of energy. This is that laser focus of getting it done, getting her done, signing contracts, making contracts, policies, getting things in order for this new business, for this new house, for this new venture, right? And then I have that of the Queen of Cups. This is also Scorpio energy. And Scorpio energy is all about, having a voice. That's what Scorpio represents. It is so difficult for Scorpio energy to remain small, right? It is not an energy that is quiet and reserved and just let things happen, right? And even though the Queen of Cups is the most gentle of all the queens, she's just not going to let anything happen to the things or the people that she loves. It's just not going to happen. You may see her as this beautiful, sweet little lady sitting in her chair, right? Stuff going up under her feet. She's like, oh my gosh, the world is beautiful. But go for something of hers. Go for her kids. Go for her business. Watch out. And then I have that of the Ten of Cups. And to really round the, and I just keep getting this roundness for you. So I don't know if it's this wholeness, if it's peace, if it's cycles, and it's going to mean something to you, right? Because I'm not getting privy to what it means to you. So it must mean something different to each of you. But what I love about this Ten of Cups here, and that is kind of rounding out your reading, is this is the most loving, peaceful energy in the deck, the Ten of Cups. That's emotional stability. It's emotional peace, right? And it's all of that of gratitude, manifestation. It's just pure and utter happiness and joy, right? I love that. Now, when I expand on that, your center card, which was the Nine of Swords, I have that of the Chariot. This is success. I have that of the Four of Pentacles, stability, and then the Two of Cups. So listen, if we made an ultimatum to a partner and you're like, if you're coming, these are the rules. For those who said, I'm coming, Pisces, and I'm sorry I let you down, it's going to be great. There's going to be stability. There's going to be financial help. There's going to be help around the house. There's going to be help with the business, right? And you're going to start feeling like you're on the same page. I feel like it's just something that had to be said. And I'm hearing that you've said it, but somehow it resonated with them this time. And maybe it was when, you packed up your stuff and you're like, I'm out. Okay? This is what's going to happen if you don't straighten up. So I feel like you showed them, Pisces, like you're like, this is it. Okay, my dear, that is all I have for you. I hope that resonated with you. We are now going to pull your angel card. So in addition to that heart chakra and to that playfulness that we want to resonate in, that heart chakra is that bright green color and or pink in the center of your heart. Resonate there for the month of November. And in addition to that, let's see what our angel deck is telling us and where we should focus our energy. And I have that of authenticity. If you don't know by now, that is one of my favorite words. And authenticity is a way to peace, right? When you can be your authentic self. There is nothing more rewarding or peaceful or respectful than going towards your authenticity. All right, my love, that is all that I have. I will be posting up some individual videos that's going to go in full detail specifically for your sign about the chakra card that I pulled for you. I was led to do that for us. And I'm just going to read directly from the book. It's going to be one of those things to where you can just listen to perhaps while you're cleaning or meditating. I'm going to try to talk slow and soft so it's just, a beautiful energy for you to listen to. If this resonated with you, I would love to see you every month, next month, all the time. Consider subscribing. And that's it. I absolutely adore you.